Well, it's Sunday up at the tiny house and got a couple projects done in between my opportunities to get out in the woods. And the two big projects that I took on were to exchange out the heaters. I was running a Mr. Heater Big Buddy, and what I've discovered is that doesn't let me bring it low enough on a 30 to 35 degree day. So I was really getting a little frustrated with having to be about 85 in here because that heater just wouldn't dial down far enough. So we'd have to shut the heater down and wait for it to cool off, and then we bring it back up, and it was kind of a hassle. So I picked up one that I think is going to have much finer adjustments on the lower end. So I'll be excited to see how that does in the tiny house. The second big project I did was my solar expansion. I added a third battery last weekend, going to add a fourth battery next weekend, and I have two 100 watt groups of panels running now, the Harbor Freight panels. And in all honesty, the one panel with the three batteries was doing fine, but I think if I was using more steady use, it probably wouldn't keep up very well. So I added a second set of panels, and the other thing I did is I put the second set of panels on the ground because the ones up top, as I discovered at the end of October, we got 8 inches of snow on Thursday night into Friday, and my ability to use solar was pretty much off, and I have a metal roof on the top of the tiny house, which is pretty treacherous to get up there when there's snow on the roof because it's not very easy to stay on top of. So I put the ones on the ground so I didn't have to clean those ones right away in the snow in order to be collecting the next day. So the lower ones I can just brush off, and then the upper ones I'll have to clean off, obviously, as the day goes on. But that way we don't have to have so much pressure just to get up and clean those ones off, and we'll still be getting some power out of the ones on the ground. So I'm excited to see how the 2-bank system works with the 3 batteries, and I can expand that to the 4th battery. But for the first 2 days up at the tiny house, I ran just off of my solar. I didn't start the generator. Refrigerator, lights, vacuum cleaner, everything that I have for power, television, all ran just fine. No lack of power for the 2 days. We were able to keep enough power running on Thursday before it started snowing because we had some Thursday. So I was pretty happy generally. So I'm really excited to see how the expansion turns out and see how much power we're able to get off of that. So hope you enjoyed the video.